Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to figure out angle R, right? So eventually we're wanting to end up with something R equals, okay? So if we start, the start for this one is, just look for the answers, we're going to start with M, okay? So this M in here, we're going to actually work our way from here over to there, okay? So we eventually get R. The reason we're doing that is because we've got to get it in terms of X and Y. So I'm going to start by working out angle M in terms of X and Y, okay? So what would angle M equal in terms of X and Y?
80 degrees.
Not quite. What are all three of those angles there add up to?
180.
180. So it's going to be 180 minus,
80.
not 80.
100.
Look at this angle here. That's 180. So it's going to be 180 minus, that whole thing there adds to 180, right? So it's 180 minus X and Y, right? So it's going to be, I'm just going to put it in brackets, X plus Y, whatever those two add up to. Okay, it's going to be 180 minus that. So now I've got angle M. What will angle G equal? Angle G's there.
It'll be same as M.
Same as M, so it's going to also be 180 minus X. And I'm not going to write it in, but what's the reason for that?
Base angles, isosceles.
Yeah, and here, this one here would be
Angle straight line.
angle straight line. Okay, and this one here would be base angles. Isos. The next one I'm going to work out, which one do you think I'm going to work out next?
N. The N.
It's not N. We'll ignore N for now. We could work out N. What's the next one? If I've just worked out G and N, I'm going to work out E, aren't I? Okay? This is a bit more tricky. So E will equal what?
Be 180 minus
180 minus
M and G.
M and G. Okay, and M, yeah, I know. And M and G are these, so it's 2 times these things here. Okay, so it's going to be minus 2 times, a little times, that's a times on X. 2 times 180 minus X plus Y. Okay, happy? I should expand that out now. Yeah, I'm going to expand it now, okay? Because it's going to get really complicated otherwise. So I'm going to leave it at 180. Negative 2 times 180 is negative 360. And then negative 2 times negative X and Y. This part here is going to simplify to negative X minus Y, okay? That part there. So it's going to be negative 2 times those things, okay? So negative 2 times negative X is
2x.
positive 2x, and negative 2 times negative y is
2y.
2y. One more simplifying. What's 180 minus 360?
Negative 180.
Negative 180
2x plus 2y.
plus 2x plus 2y. Are we on the right track? Yeah, we're on the right track, okay? They've factorised out of 2, but we'll leave it at that. So now the next step, we're trying to figure out r. And we've got that in terms of x and y. We've been moving from here over to here.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm now going to write an r expression. So r, what's r just simply? How can I work out what r is in terms of how it relates to other things? What rule can you use to figure out r? Not yet. We could use the angles in a triangle if we knew these ones here, but what other rule could be used, noting that that line there and that line there are parallel?
Oh, is it alt? Wait.
Alt, yep.
Oh, no, that's code. No, it's not. Is it code? Is it alternate angles?
Alternate with what? It is alternate with y, but it's actually both of these together are alternate with y. Okay, so r and e are alternate with y. Okay, so what we'll write is we'll write. Oh, by the way, I forgot to do this. The reason for this here is angles in a triangle. All right, add to 180. That's how I figured out B. Yeah. The r is actually just going to be equal to. It will be equal to. R plus E will be equal to y.
Yeah.
R plus E will be equal to y.
Yeah.
So therefore R will equal, and you could write it out step by step. It would be equal to y minus E.
Yep.
Okay, because I'm just minusing across the E,
It's the same as-
right? So if that's the case, I know what E equals in terms of X and Y. Where's that? Where's the Y and the E in terms of X and Y?
So the angle is 42.
Alt.
I've already figured out E. So E is this thing here.
Okay.
So I can replace that E there with this here.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep, because you know that's in terms of X and Y.
Because I know it in terms of X and Y, so it's going to be Y minus
You should be able to tell most of it. You should be able to
bracket negative 180 plus 2x plus 2y, okay, which means that it's going to equal, and I'll just do it up here now, it's going to be equal to y plus 180 and then minus times negative 2x, minus times negative 2x and then minus times positive 2y will be equal to negative 2x minus 2y. How can I simplify that? What can I put together?
2 Y's, 2 to put this.
That and that together. Okay, it's a positive y, so I can add it to the negative 2. So it's going to be 180.
Minus 2x minus y. Really.
Yeah. The only thing I haven't put in here is I never put the reason for this part down here. I never put the reason. The reason is alternate angles. Okay? On parallel lines. Are equal. From this part here. See that part there and that part there are alternate? Okay? And so that there should be our answer.
Yep.
Yep, that's our answer there. Okay, put that in the box.
Degrees.
Oh, little degrees sign there. Okay, that's it. Happy?